So,
Really, as far as like
We're live.
story versus fighting, it's more up to the DM. You can make this as
well, yeah, but the other side of that coin is with Fate, it gives more power to you all as players, and also allows you all to self-govern as a table. So, like, again, I'm going to use Kaiser as an example. He started out his character as a cleric. With Fate, there's a lot of different things to go over, but the long short of it is after we hit a mini stop, like a checkpoint in the campaign, like a chapter point, that is similar to like a level up for D&D, and that's when he decided to branch off into Druid, and he rewrote his character essentially. He didn't discard all of his earlier stuff, he just added different flavor text to it. The campaign I play currently, the other campaign I'm part of that I'm a player in, we use Fate. And there's times where it can be a little bit more wordy per se, but it adds for a lot more creativity available. Because there's not a class system, there's not a level-based system that you have to stick into. It's all story-based. So if you could...
Who died?
We lose. Oh, we lost Amy.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, she was saying that.
Break or whatever.
So it's whatever. We'll continue. So if you can, essentially the best rule of thumb is if you can, within reason, story-wise, explain why your character can do this or why your character has this item, and the table doesn't disagree, you have it or you can do it. Now there's still dice rolls and chance and all that stuff to it. But as far as storytelling and abilities, it gives everyone a lot more freedom to create more customized to their character. Again, this is
as long as it makes sense to the character, you can pretty much add it in.
Okay, Cameron.
Show there, Voltron.
What is with your voice?
Yeah, I'm guessing you accidentally have your voice mod on, but you need to fix it.
Before you fix it, I need you, Cameron, to say to make an omelet, sometimes you have to crack some eggs.
To make an omelet, sometimes you gotta crack some eggs.
Alright, now say Autobots roll out, please.
Autobots, roll out.
That was good.
Alright, I'm gonna fix that. Just give me a few minutes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
no, you can't sing that shit
This is
with
why you
a
don't use a
hole
voice
in your
changer.
neck.
Yeah, I
You guys remember that
have
commercial?
my voice changer. I have automatically like disconnected from everything unless I'm using it.
I don't have them. I think they're dumb.
So, like I said, with Fate, it does give you all more power to customize your characters to be more what you're picturing in your head. And it won't affect my ability as DM, because at the end of the day, I still will have final say on anything that happens.
Still God.
Yeah.
How do I sound now?
That's
You
better.
sound normal.
Oh God, awful.
Yeah, I get that part. For some
You wanna
reason,
die.
I don't know what it is, but I think it's just the mic itself. Because it's not the voice mod anymore.
Your mic still sounds better than mine.
You still rocking the Guitar Hero mic?
You can see it right there.
Yeah.
Voice mod.
Yeah. The OG Guitar Hero mic. Hold on, I'm gonna find out when Guitar Hero...
We got one somewhere still, Josh.
Probably.
I think it's
I actually know
downstairs.
where my Guitar Hero guitar is.
Well,
I
we
never had a
got.
mic or drum set, but I definitely still have the guitar.
I got a couple downstairs because I use them for Rock Band.
So,
I was gonna say, do we still have the drum set I threw up on?
No, I don't think so.
So, I've had this mic since 2007.
Hot.
You guys want to see my new phone? Speaking of old shit,
Yeah.
that's my new phone.
Why?
Is it old or is it a new thing
Hold
emulating old shit?
My new phone.
It's a new thing emulating old shit.
My new phone,
Yeah.
actually.
Awesome.
Got me a
I
dumb phone.
flip out my flip phone, but it's over my hoodie on the chair. Too far.
Yeah, he uses a flip phone.
Oh,
Mine's a
hold on.
little cooler.
Let you...
No.
Hold on.
Well, if we're showing off new
Look at
shit,
him run.
I got a tablet. This is actually going to help with work.
Here is my work phone.
Hot.
That is fancier than it has any right to
God.
be.
See, I don't like those.
I don't
you know
either.
the screen's gonna
I-
break.
It's
Even if
fine.
it's a well-made, it's gonna wear out. Like,
Yep.
So, I understand that argument, but here's my counter.
It's fuck off. That's what it is.
No. I've seen the Fold and the Fold 2. The Fold being 2 years old at this point, and the person I know that has it has 2 or 3 kids, and he lets them play with it, and it still looks great. And Fold 2, I had a customer who dropped his fell out of his pocket while he was 29 feet up in the air on a crane, and it was fun.
I don't know. I got a Nokia. This is gonna last forever.
Now,
Yeah, it's not the 3310.
you forget I sell Nokia phones.
Like I said, it's not the 3310.
No. Nothing is a 3310.
Julian, one of
new
these
Nokias.
times you need. Julian, one of these times you need to play a game on stream. It's 5D chess with multiverse time travel.
I saw that that's put under like the horror section or something.
It's,
Yeah, that sounds
it's,
dumb as fuck.
it's 5-dimensional chess with multiverse time travel. I've seen it and I've
Is
played
that
it.
the title of it?
Yes.
Yes, that is the name of the game. It is 5-dimension chess.
Do you guys
Excuse me
5D
while
chess
I,
with multiverse time travel.
But if I remember correctly,
I'm gonna look up something on Steam.
if I remember correctly, going to the horror section on Steam, it comes up.
Listen, that game is hilarious. I have played it. I understand chess. I'm good at chess. But you see, the thing about 5D chess with multiverse time travel, it doesn't matter how good you are at the game, because at some point you're going to get screwed up by some random thing, because you're like, oh, I got him, and then suddenly his knight goes back in time and murked your queen 3 years ago. Like,
Yeah, that sounds dumb as fuck.
What?
Wait, so are you paying attention to every chessboard?
yes,
Possible?
as the dimensions as you do stuff and it branches through time travel and stuff, it gets into more and more chessboards. Most chessboards I've had active at one time was 11.
Listen, I absolutely love time travel like this, but fuck that.
I think I'd rather play Bioshock Infinite blindfolded on the hardest difficulty.
One of my favorites.
Probably last a little longer.
One of my favorite. I was looking at the reviews for that 5D chess game, and literally the one freaking quote said, "If you don't," I think it says something along the lines of, "It doesn't matter how good you are, somebody's still gonna find a way to beat you through random bullshit."
Hey guys,
Yes.
my vein is still bruised.
Yeah, Jesus.
Ew.
Wow, what did they do to you?
Shoot up another one.
The very, very first review
They attempted
on
murder.
this game,
Yes.
it says product received for free. Their comment: I want to kill myself.
The next one, I was checked in 6 different planes of reality, but only checked, not checkmate. It took me an hour to figure out how to proceed, then immediately lost the next turn in 4 different timelines again. 11 out of 10.
Next one is Costco hot dog.
Excuse you?
It can get ludicrously confusing, but it's worth it to see your friend's face when you win a game that they couldn't even comprehend.
Real quick, scroll up and look at the popular user-defined tags for the product. The first one.
Popular user defined.
Where's it?
Yeah, psychological horror.
Yeah, psychological horror.
Speaking of games that are being streamed,
This
one from Tony Baboni.
This one says
Chess, but pain.
This one says if I play sober, I can only win 1 out of 15 matches, but tipsy, I can win 1 out of 14. It just helps.
What were you saying, Logan?
so I just recently got Final Fantasy 14. And by recently I mean I got it today and started a subscription. I think I'm going to stream that.
See, I want to stream it, but I don't have the money to pay the subscription.
This review says every single time I play this game, my brain feels like that scene from SpongeBob where the whole office is on fire.
Logan,
Yeah.
if you pay for me, I'll join you.
The last one on that page, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
I just want. Is the one that I read the very first one, or no? This one says most helpful. I don't
Beautiful.
want most recent. I want oldest.
Seriously, chess for my brain at least is already difficult enough. The last thing I need is time travel integrated into it too.
Nah, that's exactly what it's needed.
Okay, this review right here sums up the game perfectly. I was playing a game against a human opponent online, and at one point they sent a queen back in time from one of the 10 timelines currently in play to put 5 of my past kings into check all at once. I sent one of my own pieces even farther back to stall, and they proceeded to send one of their queens back to the start of the game to try and beat me before I even got to that point. I was able to maneuver one of my bishops into the second most divergent timeline in position to capture the queen in an alternate present once we got back to that point and saved the game. I eventually won by checkmating their king 5 turns in the past.
Jeez.
I'm ADHD.
Here
I
you
can't
go.
follow this shit.
Here you go.
Perfect
Mom,
for
I want to go home.
Perfect for chess novices, because even if you play against an expert, they're just as confused as you are.
I've got God rays in my bedroom.
It
Yeah,
only
you do.
took us 500 years, but we finally have chess too.
My
This
head
one
hurts.
says Queen to December 7th, 1941. Checkmate.
I'm a physics undergrad, and this game
Oh
would
my
be my
God.
PhD dissertation.
Oh, why does every comment get better?
got checkmated in 3 different timelines. 10 out of 10 would play again.
The closest humanity has gotten to simulating the ninth circle of hell.
Oh, God.
I can see why this game it has the psychological horror tag. I couldn't sleep for weeks. I messed up in one timeline and my wife no longer exists. This review just says, what?
I think that's a fair review.
My first game was 7.5 hours long versus a beginner bot, and it ended with the game crashing. This game was in no way fun. This game makes you insane. I love the game. I will die on this hill.
Oh god, I'm trying to read this
Psychological
one.
horror tag is fairly accurate, to be honest.
I'm trying to read this one. Let me see if this can show it. But it just says, I've played this game for 30 minutes and all I've learned is reality is an illusion.
I need to move.
Ah yes,
Why?
classic chess. The bishop in my present timeline travels back in time in an ill-fated attempt to assassinate my king, only to be undone by my queen as she travels back in time alongside the bishop to stop his assassination attempt. Then the enemy king travels to an alternate dimension to avoid a checkmate, which creates a parallel present timeline, as well as there being two kings and enemy kings in one board. In other words, I don't know how to play this. What in the hell is this?
Do not play this game on drugs. I repeat, do not play this game on drugs.
This with all oh my god, with all the time traveling, this is just the board game version of the Terminator movies.
Yeah, that's
Accurate.
actually kind of what I was thinking.
My computer can run this game, but my brain can't.
This one's got the "Are you winning, son?" meme.
Checkmate. What? When? Yesterday at 3:15 p.m.
Oh
Fight
my
you.
god.
Embarrassing enough being
It already
checkmated by an easy bot in regular chess. I don't need it to happen in 16 alternate timelines to see how bad I am.
Mood. So, you know what's ironic about these pre-game little
I love
podcasts that we have going on?
I won by accident. I had to spend 10 minutes looking at
It
the board.
doesn't matter if we're all here at 9 o'clock. Somebody disappears for 30 minutes, and then we always start at 9:30, and almost everyone's always here on time.
I'm so
Yeah.
annoyed I can
Sleep at
lose
9.
6 realities simultaneously.
Well, Amy said she's probably not gonna be here until about like 10.
Because hey, we can't change it to 9:30 though, because then we won't start till 10.
Warning: 3D brain is not compatible with 5D chess. Formal training tool for time travelers.
This one says, I feel like a golden retriever playing checkers.
This one literally just says,
Why is a golden
Yeah.
retriever playing checkers?
Why
Come
not?
on! There's how many movies of the golden retriever playing sports? You're saying he can't play checkers too?
No, he's not allowed. We're not inclusive here.
"You think Airbud can't
Oh,
play
I know,
checkers?"
Jeff Geiser.
Just
I said that to get his attention, and he's still ignoring it.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit about this conversation about this stupid ass chess game. So I just zoned out.
This one says give this to someone that you don't like to make them feel stupid.
Okay, so I did this by in order of most recent. This one's posted October 13th. That's the oldest one that I can find. It says, my favorite part about this game is Schrodinger's checkmate. That is when you and your opponent don't know where a checkmate will occur until it does. Overall, I cry every time I play this, but that means this game evokes emotions, so 10 out of 10.
This one says every time I open this game, I instantly take 5d 100 psychic damage. It's great. I'll have to come back and read more of these later, but
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. Speaking of printers, I'm gonna go check on my printer.
Nice.
I hope my printer's done in time. Yep. Actually, I just remembered the gift exchange that I was trying to be on time for Saturday just got moved because one of the people has COVID.
oh nice.
So, I guess I have all the time in the world, but I still want to see how my print's going.
Yeah, fair. And then once you get back, we can start.
Woo.
Ahoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
No.
Yahoo!
No.
Yes.
Bad.
Good. Ooh woo.
Oh, whoa.
An example of common dialogue lines between players. The phrase, Queen Death Squad. This timeline really sucks. If either of us wins, we won't know why. You just ran yourself into 3 checks at once. This is all just Terminator. Please stop making new timelines. That queen is checking me on 7 different boards.
Meow.
Wow.
Meow. You can really dance.
Oh boy.
That's more better. Fix my hair.
More better?
Cannot.
Hey Logan, molest your microphone again.
Sarah's used to it.
It's any better?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Man, I can't hear you. Hang on.
Post-nut clarity?
You just Sarah saying, wow, you're really being an asshole.
I'd like to imagine that you get punished after the stream.
He likes it though.
That's right. Fuck. That's what he's banking on.
Degrade me, mommy. I win!
You ever like just take out the trash and you're just like, I've been a bad boy. She's like, I don't wanna.
Welcome back. She looks so
Just so you know,
concerned.
we're not paying for your therapy.
You know what my favorite part about this whole thing is? I'm the one who realistically, by normal social standards, to be embarrassed, and she's the embarrassed one.
Yeah. It's okay. She'll take it out on you later.
That's what I'm counting on. Keep your head down.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay, so we're gonna get started because most of everything needs to happen. I'm assuming everyone has something else they want to do in town now that they've thought about it for a week. Because that's how it goes.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, perfect. Steven,
As if I have
you.
forethought with this game.
Kaiser here, like time to get
Start
prepped.
with you. Start with
No,
you.
no. Now that we're actually starting, now I'm gonna actually pay attention.
Realistically, I don't know if you guys look at the map at all. That's linked in the the public notes that I leave out for you all to see.
Logan already
I
knows
have
that.
the map.
I
up
update it when you
24/7
tell me
for the
to,
stream.
because I've got it set for
Yeah.
my stream, but that's about it.
Well, I mean, well, we did add some more information, but it's not make or break that you need to see it right now.
Mhm.
Like, you don't need to update yours just because I added one small detail. It's fine.
Is it Marouth over there?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause that's the only thing I see different.
It's Maruth.
Moose. And I didn't name it.
Marouth.
I did not name it.
That is, I named it, and it's important for my backstory.
Marouth.
We will get to it later.
I just want to point out, Steven,
Yes.
that a little bit of frustration you have about the name of your backstory town.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that every time you fuckers say Barmouth wrong.
I'm gonna purposely say
Barmouth?
Barmouth wrong. Now.
Barmouth?
I mean, I've always called her Barmouth.
What?
So.
I just wanted to know. You're not alone in that frustration.
Well, that's your problem.
So, keep in mind, you guys are at Hayabusa.
I feel like
And then-
Barmouth is a dirty thing to talk about.
You guys are in Hayabusa currently. And
Yes.
your next bounty is taking you to Meyerfield.
So the complete opposite of where Steven wants to go.
I
He
don't
didn't say he
want
wants to go.
I believe we needed to talk with the Duke first.
He is the Duke in charge of Meyerfield.
I suppose
So,
my little
Steven, I have
plans
in
can
my
wait.
notes. Is there something you want to do, Kaiser?
My plans can wait. When we come back to the city, then I'll implement them.
I need to do my thing with the troll's blood quick.
Yeah.
Well, I was
let's
gonna
do
say, didn't you say we're gonna have everything we ordered?
that. Yes, everyone who had
Okay.
stuff on order.
What
I still need to
damage
talk to
does my
Wizards.
codpiece do?
What, even my magic spider armor?
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. How much damage does Boneley's headbutt do now?
We're gonna say 1d6.
Okay.
Two.
Oh wait, it was already 1d6. Because remember, I did 6 damage whenever I had him headbutt.
It does before it did 1d6 non-lethal.
Yeah. Okay.
How about my crutch?
Hold on.
Holding.
Your crotch gets thunder thighs damage.
Now, remind me about your cod piece.
Okay, so it's leather.
Uh-huh.
It covers my groin.
Yeah.
It's
Is it
got
magical?
spikes. It's got spikes on it. No, there's no magic. It's got spikes on it.
I thought
If I were to thrust a man in the face, how much damage would that do?
because it has spikes, we're gonna say 1d6 piercing damage.
Nice. You bet your ass I'm gonna kill as many people as I
Logan.
can. with
Wait.
You could have just said 1d6 penetrating damage.
that.
See, I feel like
Same
piercing
difference.
wouldn't be right for it, though, because this is a blunt object with spikes on it. I feel like that would have to be
So
bludgeoning.
sharp.
Hold on, let me just look up what a morning star does for damage.
That's fair. That's fair, actually.
Give me a second.
My morning star dong.
It's
Morning-
not. It's not
Morning
Morning
Star
Star
does
now.
piercing.
It's Morning Wood.
No, Morningstar is just a new name for it.
I'm disappointed Amy's not here to decide all of this.
She is in left the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Amy's not here to cry.
Mor-
and
mornings-
she quit.
You're the
Wait,
first-
Morning Star is what you call the entrance after he's done with it.
I think we call it a morning hole.
Well, that's a glory hole.
There you go. Oh boy.
See, I was thinking about how people refer to the asshole as a star.
I really need to put out.
I have never heard of it
Probably-
being called that, but
You've
I'll take
never
your word
heard of
for
that?
it.
Sarah's
chocolate
camera with the
The
shit
brown
again.
star.
Yeah, chocolate star, brown star,
afraid-
that kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm afraid to mess with it because if I mess with it, either it'll get better, or like last time, it'll go way worse.
I say she's like whitewashed to shit and really blurry.
That's not her camera. That's her skin tone.
Oh, her camera.
Yeah.
I thought we were still talking about assholes.
No.
We're assholes. Whitewash this
It
shit.
either get better and get way worse.
No, I said her camera went to shit again.
Oh my god.
Whew.
Josh is really concerned there for a minute, especially since I seem to
I was
know.
like, I'm over here, I'm like,
Yes,
again?
it can get better.
Josh is like really concerned about why I knew what we were talking about. He had a room.
It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, Billy!
They said hi.
Hi, Billy.
It says
Greetings,
hello.
Billy.
I heard that hello. It was not a very enthusiastic hello.
Yeah. She stubbed her toe real good.
My nail stings.
That's good.
I
Half
stubbed
her
my
foot's numb.
toe so hard the other day that I felt my toe crunch and my entire leg went numb and I felt like I was gonna throw up. I felt the pain in my stomach.
I felt that.
Yeah, were you telling me about that?
I still
Yeah.
can't believe I managed to fracture my pinky toe.
I still can't believe it's not.
Better?
Ugh.
And-
Hiccups.
You're welcome, Joy.
Grabbing some more stuff because I didn't have exactly what they call me.
So wait, did Logan say
I was gonna
whether
say,
the
we're
Morning
still
Star
waiting to
was
know.
bludgeoning or piercing?
Piercing.
Oh, piercing. I said Morning Stars do piercing damage.
Okay, I didn't hear you over everything.
Let's see.
I think you also said you were gonna recheck on that.
How do I create
I did recheck it.
items
Okay.
again?
I don't fucking remember honestly.
This thing's confusing.
I think you go to inventory, do
Manage
Manage
inventory and
inventory.
like custom or something.
and then add items, and you should be able to do add custom item.
Ah, there it is. Yes.
I mean, it doesn't let you do like attack rolls with it. So what you could maybe do is find a weapon that does piercing, D6
And rename
damage, and rename it.
Ah,
That way you'd be able to roll your dice and stuff. You know what I mean?
Just write in the notes. This is actually my Magnum Dong.
Hey.
Like I think maybe a hand axe. I think hand axe is slashing though. Yeah.
I was gonna say Morning Star's a D8.
Yeah. Let me look at the weapons thing quick. I can find you one that does a D6 piercing.
With the wait, yeah, no, because D8 would still have to roll different. I was gonna say you can always do like changing the
Piercing,
damage
right?
amount, but it doesn't let you change the die.
I'm looking at what stuff I might want you guys to fight today.
D6 piercing. You could do a short sword as a one D6 piercing. Did you hear me, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Add to equipment. Okay.
Why is a short sword piercing while the other swords are slashing? I mean, I guess shorter swords are they function more as daggers. You do a lot more stabbing and slashing with them.
Where did it go?
I ate it.
Hand axe, hunting trap, javelin, moon touch sword. What? Oops! I think I gave myself the wrong one. How do I take that away?
While you work on that, I'm going to get myself.
You should
some
just
more
be able to click on the
Delete.
name and then delete.
I found it.
Oh. I forgot that there was more magic that would come from me just being a Dwargar.
Oh no.
I now have the ability to, you know what, I'm gonna save that. I'll tell you guys later.
Now I gotta know.
Psh, no, you don't. Don't worry about it. Let's see, features. Josh just died on us.
Damn it, Josh.
Oh, he has.
Sorry, I was negotiating.
No negotiating. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
See, that concerns me because you turned the camera off.
Exactly. He was negotiating with terrorists.
Oh, hang on. There's advertisement on this. Turn that around. Fuck your corporations. Okay, so that should be in my items now. Short sword. Okay, how do I rename it? How do I rename it?
You click on it, and then there should be like an option to customize
Yeah, you
it.
click customize, and then there'll be like a name override.
What? Where? What?
Okay, so click on the on the word short sword, and then
Okay.
you'll see the stats. Click customize.
Do I have to do that before I add it to my equipment?
No.
No, after.
Okay. Where I see damage, combat, move, equip, delete.
Are you right clicking or left clicking?
Left.
Okay, so like whenever you click on it, you should see a thing that shows up on the right. That has like all the stats and everything. Like it says like proficient, if you're proficient, attack type, reach, range, damage, all that stuff.
Ah, okay. I had to pull up. I had a half screen. I had to pull it up to full screen to get to customize.
Okay, yeah. And then you just click customize, and then you can just for the name, you can just override the name.
Alright.
So you can just name it Cod Piece or whatever you want to name it.
It shows on the half screen.
It didn't show. I don't know. I don't know this program.
I don't know, I just work here.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Spiked codpiece.
Alright, I assume I'm just back in the wagon after harassing the short elf again.
Yeah. We'll start out with, while you guys working that, Steven, you have Troll's Blood you said you wanted to sell.
Yes, I have 5. I want to sell 3 vials, keep 2 of them.
And Kim, you said, I have in my notes here, you wanted to find a spell, a locate spell?
A locating spell, yeah.
Okay.
Or at
And
least
is
some
it
kind of genetic locating spell specifically.
something that works for genetics.
Yes.
Let me check to see if I have this over.
Okay.
While they're doing all that, I want to set up my troll hide to properly tan it, so it doesn't reek all through the wagon.
What, you don't want to attract wild animals?
Oh, I'm more
No,
worried
smell
about the
of trolls
pungent
would
smell.
The smell of trolls would probably repulse them rather than bring them in.
Well, no, it's like a rotting troll, though, so it's like a corpse.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially with the rejuvenation of the blood.
Yeah, the blood would worry me more.
So, quick question, Kim.
Yes,
Are you trying to locate an object or a person?
person.
Okay.
Well, he said genetic, so I would assume person, yeah.
I didn't think about that, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna message you what I'm trying to do, Logan.
Say, do we need to go down to the telepathy chamber for you to...
I mean, that'll work too.
Alright, barring him. Sorry, Julian.
I have plans for the troll hide, by the way.
Do you now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm upgrading the pouch. Josh just threw an axolotl.
Is that what that was? I just
Yeah.
saw a blob.
Yeah. Billy's been breaking out randomly, and the only thing that's changed that I can think of is she just got the stuffed axolotl, and I don't know if maybe she's allergic to it. She like loves that thing.
Models are great.
It's just casually filled with asbestos.
Tell
It's
her
from
I-
China, so maybe.
Tell her that I approve and that my name is.
She's
Sarah.
allergic to Chinese people.
That would suck. She fucking loves Chinese food.
He didn't say the food. He said the people.
I mean, but where the food is tends to be.
You can learn to make it.
I have made wontons.
That's
But
what I'm
listen.
saying.
No, listen. Okay.
Just get some extra MSG. It'll be the same.
I don't want a white guy delivering my Chinese food.
Well,
It's weird. It
it is weird.
It's
I've had it
never,
happen.
Like, yeah, it's never like a guy you trust. It's always like you can tell this guy's on some kind of like post jail program.
This guy, besides the fact that like I'm pretty sure he was high as shit.
Yeah.
We get the food from him. She's already paid. Mom's already paid online for it, and he's like looking at the receipt and is like before handing it to us and was like, I just want to make sure that you guys actually tipped this amount because I feel like they've been gypping me, and we're like, no, that's what we tipped. Like he expected us to give him more or something, and it was just like, no. Please go. And he was talking about our cat, and it was like, dude, shut up, just leave. We want our food only.
That's what I'm saying. They're always like super sketchy. Like, I don't know. When white people deliver your Chinese food, they're never like stand-up citizens.
What kind of sketchy ass places you get Chinese food from?
Front Street.
Listen, I got it from Altoona too, and the same thing happened. And it's just like you're selling drugs out of the Chinese.
To be
store.
fair, though, okay, so as a prelude to this next story, so in Chinese culture, it's actually common for people to essentially like be physical with strangers. Even like they'll put
Chinese tummy.
like yes, that's what I'm talking about. So. So, like, they'll be more likely to actually touch someone who's a stranger, in a friendly way, mind you.
Oh, I thought you meant they were gonna fight.
No. It's like a friendly kind of physical connection. But,
we'll leave that to Russia, then.
But, so, we get from this place on Front Street all the time, and this one time when we ordered from there, the owner of the store, who's a very nice guy, by the way, I know him, my mom opens the door, and as he's like giving her the food and all, he rubs her belly and says something along the lines of like, "You have Chinese belly?"
That's great. I think that's enough to get a restraining order in this country.
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine being the one to actually have that happen.
What, you want him to rub your belly?
No, I'm saying I couldn't imagine.
Well, Julian, now I'm gonna dress up that way, bring you Chinese food, and I'm gonna rub your belly and say, "Whoa, you have Chinese belly?"
Fuck.
Well, it's creepy whenever you do it. You're not Chinese.
So that's what makes it creepy, huh?
Yeah.
Remember, we don't want white people delivering the Chinese food. We didn't say they couldn't be Spanish, African American. Because I don't know, it's always sketchy. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be delivering Chinese food anyways. Like, once I quit my job, I'm not entering the restaurant business ever again.
Oh yeah, I don't plan on going back to retail.
You know, I never planned to do fast food again, and then I had to go to Minute Mart. Yeah.
Anyway, to get
I'm in a good business now.
Yeah, I quit my job like 2 days ago.
Nice.
Yeah. Because
Do you have another job?
no.
Oh,
So Kaiser, I was reading through the rest of my notes. You have a heist planned?
Yes. I'm in debt, so what do you expect me to do?
oh, that's right.
Who are you stealing from?
Good
The
question.
Capital, where you're already wanted.
I mean, we still
I mean,
have
where
that
else to
one
do it?
plan.
That's true.
Beijing's
Look,
bounty.
just because, like, I have a heist plan. That doesn't mean it's ready yet.
We are ignoring the heist unless you say otherwise that you're ready to roll for it.
Alright.
So,
Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's probably gonna be ready by the time we come back to the capital.
all right, perfect. I don't know a way to highlight this, but I feel like I need to highlight this because it's important.
Heist is very important.
Along the lines of trying to figure out whether or not the NPCs are going to murder your dumbass.
Hell yeah.
All right, so Steven is heading to the apothecary. Cameron, you, in the interest of finding a locator spell, a locate person spell specifically, you, after discussing with the rest of the party, head to the library.
Okay.
Because the only person who sells what you actually really need is the artificer who taught Julian how to become an artificer.
Okay.
Can I go with him? Is he around me? Yeah, I'd like to go with him.
I'm always worried when you want to go places.
It's because it's me. He loves me. He doesn't know it yet, but he loves me.
If they're going there anyways, we could say I'm still there.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll say you're still there. They're heading there. Steven, we're going to start with you heading to the apothecary.
Okay.
Who apparently I didn't feel was important enough to actually write down her name or anything. So
I remember that she was very enthusiastic about her job. And I also remember that Sarah did not like her for some reason.
I don't think it was that Sarah didn't like her, is he? Sarah, what about you in the apothecary? I did name. Alright, I'm just gonna name her. Her name's until up to now.
Name her Polly. Polly the apothecary.
Pollen.
That's much better. Her name's now Polly.
Oh, I was making a dumb joke.
Polly Pocket.
And then I made a dumber joke.
Anyway, alright, so Polly. That's not spelled right, but I don't care.
You care enough to point out that it's not spelled right.
I just want to announce that I don't know how to spell proper words all the time.
That's fair.
Just so everyone knows, like, you know, I know I have this air of control and power, but it's all fake.
No, we know the real you. We love you, though. We love you. We love you.
Ooh woo.
Not that
Oh,
kind.
whoa. Speak for yourself.
Oh, so for the sake of it, I'm gonna say that, like, once I got started, I made sure to go and set up my troll hide tanning outside while I'm learning.
So it requires materials. I gotta get some incense and gold, or some incense and powdered diamond. But then once I get that, I can create the magical equivalent of a landmine.
No. I mean, I can't actually tell you no, but no.
It's
I'm just
the
saying, if it follows the rules.
Literally, it lets me place a glyph, and this glyph can do multiple things. One is it's an explosive rune, and whenever it triggers, a creature takes 5d8, either acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, which I choose when I set it. Or I can also do a spell glyph where I store a spell inside the glyph, and if something activates it, then the spell targets whatever activates it. And I can, like,
that option?
yes.
I thought that was a mage only thing.
No, I have it. Straight up, literally what I could do is to cover our ass, like if we go in somewhere, I can literally set up this glyph at, like, behind where we're going, and I can stick a spell of the same level as this, as the same level or lower, and this is a 3rd level spell, so I could do inflict wounds at the 3rd level and store it inside that spell, so if somebody walks in, they just get with 5d10 necrotic damage slapped to the face.
Alright.
So it's a fuck you mine.
Yes.
So we're gonna pick up Steven, you walk into the apothecary, Bonley hovering over your shoulder.
Okay. He's got his fancy bowler hat on.
Smells funny in here.
Yeah, tomato.
He meant the shop, not his hat.
I know.
You walk in and just basically same kind of initial reaction that Sarah had. There are windows, but they're mostly blocked by how densely packed there are plants growing in the shop along the walls, and all like potted plants sitting on top of merchandise shelves that are long past overgrown.
So, has she noticed me, or is she still like? Is she working hard and hasn't noticed me?
She is at the counter and just working at a mortar and pestle like it's like there's no tomorrow.
Alright, I'd like to walk up to her and say, "Are you the one who partakes in making potions?"
And she looks up. Oh, hello. Yes.
Well, I have a couple vials of troll's blood here that I'm looking to sell that you might be able to find some use for.
Now, where did you get that?
Party just dealt with some trolls at a bandit camp outside of town, actually.
Oh, lucky find for you.
I got 3 vials here I'm willing to part with.
Alright. So, troll's blood is kind of rare. In the fact that not many people are suicidal enough to go out and try to kill them.
Yeah, it's a little...
We're different.
I feel like this lady was just so busy with her job she didn't see the fire.
Yeah.
No, we did. We really did, though.
Yeah. Hunting trolls is a bit of an occupational hazard.
So, when I am selling troll's blood, I sell it for 150 gold. So, I will give you 100 gold pieces per vial.
I'll take that.
That's a really good deal.
I'll take
50% markup, that's not too bad.
I hand over 3 of the vials, I keep 2 for myself.
Alright, add 300 gold to your inventory, sir.
Alright.
Your 300 gold pieces is mature.
I want to keep 2 because I have the stuff for brewing. So later on I want to be able to use those to brew my own regeneration potions once I learn how.
With that, she does notice, because it's your portable little brewing stuff is like coming from the pack.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, are you a little bit of an apothecary yourself?
Not yet. It's something I want to learn how to do, and I haven't had the time or the I haven't really had the time or anything to learn how to yet.
Well, since you saved me a lot of trouble going out to hunt down trolls for their blood, how about I give you this beginner's guide to apothecary work?
Oh, that would be appreciated.
With that, she kind of just gives you the book. You notice right off the bat, this looks like it's a book that they give to children.
Yep.
Like, it's a thick book.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, so you want to be an apothecary in big bold letters across the front cover.
It's another pop-up book.
Yes.
Potion making for dummies.
I kind of give it a kind of like a odd look, and I look back at her and nod, say my thanks until I'll read it when I have a chance.
And she goes back to working her thing. Well,
As
like, wait, go back to page 2. I saw a little movie thing. One of those little movie pop-ups that you could do.
We'll look at it later tonight, okay? As I go to leave, I turn to look back and say, I'll probably be back after I read through it.
I look forward to it. Making notes now.
Oh yeah, I need to remove 3 vials from my inventory. There we go. Now I have 2 left, and I now have 739 gold.
We are rich.
Let's say rich. We're just wealthier than most entry-level
I was
players.
gonna say, we can't buy a house yet.
Especially in this
Doesn't
economy.
mean we can't own one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, besides the fact that he's probably insinuating steal one.
Could you imagine if that guy just walked into somebody's house and was like, this is mine now?
Yes, I very much can. That's what I was thinking about.
You know what the hard part is? for me
Sits
is
down on the sofa.
What, Logan?
it's trying to figure out something. The one part I hate about being a DM, honestly, is plotting out what stuff would make sense for you guys to encounter while traveling. So I have like 7 different tabs open for different possible things that could make sense depending upon where you
All right.
go.
Honestly, that makes me happy, Logan, because I know I'm not the only one when I'm DMing my campaign.
I have-
Literally, last session, whenever we were done, I went to close out. I went, damn, I've got 14 D&D Beyond tabs open.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's almost necessary. And keep in mind, I also have a calculator open, so I can put in like you guys' level, what level of challenge I want, what level you are, so it does all of that guesswork for me. I have a list of monsters based off their combat rating, so I can fill said battle. And then I have like 17 tabs of monsters, depending upon what you all decide what stress you want to put me through.
See, just as a player, I've been pretty pleased with D&D Beyond because it keeps everything pretty organized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I've learned something, and I think it's because Artificer is new, I officially need a second tab. Because the infusions are not built into the player sheet.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a weirdness. I always assumed that they would build that D&D Beyond.
I'm guessing they probably will build it in.
That I'm assuming, being as it is technically new.
Yeah.
Like, because like the encounter builder and stuff that we have as DMs, Logan, that just got put in recently.
Here's the thing that I should just put out. There's a lot of tools for D&D Beyond as a DM I don't use.
And that encounter builder is a lifesaver. That thing has saved my ass on so many occasions because I just make and random encounters and save them. That way, if I have to throw a random encounter at somebody, I have them. I can just go up.
Let me tell you, like, if you guys decide to go one trail, you want to walk to Hayabusa, I have different encounters you couldn't go that way. If you guys did to walk a different route, I have different encounters for that way. If you decide you want to take a boat and go along the river down, I have encounters planned for that too. But the issue is, I don't know where you knuckleheads are going to go at any given
Speaking of paths, we still need to go to the check mark.
What if I just want that guy to just throw me to the next town?
You will not make it.
This bitch small.
We still need to go to Kaiser's check mark too.
Oh yeah. you know where? It was when I did that dumb thing where I triangulated the position of the 3 serpents on the map.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
I don't even remember where that is at this point.
It's a check mark down south of Hayabusa.
Let me put it this way: if you guys take the route southwest out of Hayabusa towards Meyerfield, you will hit that check mark. And now I have to create a special encounter in case you decide you want to go that route. Fuck.
Well, now we're gonna.
That's actually why I mentioned it.
Yeah, you mentioned you said how it hacked. You watch me get there and there's just a frog on it, like a stump. I will dog that frog. He would be my pet. He would be.
Well, yeah. But before we do leave the capital, though, I have a little bit of business that I want to take care of.
He'll fly around with a frog on his head.
That's fine. Besides working with the old man, I've got something to work out with this leather.
What stuff do you want to work on, Kaiser, while Cameron and Josh are traveling? Because they'll be the last encounter for the town.
All right. Well, I need to put my spiders somewhere where they'll be safe. And the only kind of friend that I know of in town is Loki. He's kind of friendly.
You're not taking him with you?
No, because I need to do this alone.
Okay, so you head back to the bar and you see Loki.
Is he awake right now, or do I gotta wake him up?
He's awake. He's at the bar. He's just getting things ready for the night's patrons.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello, friend. I need
What can I do for you, my feathered friend?
I need you to hold my spiders somewhere for a little bit. I'll be back in like.
Hold your what? Where now? What?
my babies, my big beautiful babies. I just need them somewhere safe.
Reset these.
You mean the 8-legged horror chihuahuas walking in the door?
Horror chihuahuas.
I like that.
They're safe. I just need you to keep them safe for like 2 hours.
This just sounds like you're bringing them in so they can have lunch.
He points over, kind of like over his shoulder to the left. There's a basement access there. Take them down there. Tell them not to eat anything that they shouldn't.
All right.
I was hoping you like the well behaved. You turn around, you're just eating a patron.
They're very well behaved.
Let them know if they see rats, they can eat those.
Funny that you mentioned rats.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna bring him down to the basement. I'll I don't know, like tie him up to like a post or something down there.
There's just a bunch of shelves, kind of.
Bunch of shelves.
Yeah.
I'll tie him up to a shelf.
Like rip a shelf off the wall.
That'd be kind of funny if they do. All right, well, I'm gonna assume they're safe there.
Just lock the basement door.
Look, it's probably gonna do that. So I'm gonna head out the basement, and I'm gonna tell Lokai, if you see any of those people who follow me around, tell them I'm at the castle.
The castle?
Yeah, the castle. You know, where like the king lives.
Alright, I know you travel with my nephew, that guy, and I know that this kind of life inspires some people, but boy, are you suicidal.
It's
I ain't-
fine.
I ain't stupid, I know who you are. I know the price on your head.
Amy.
Look,
Hi, Amy.
I have a plan, alright? And it involves me doing some things around the castle. So if they ask about me, tell them I'm over there. I'll be back in like 2 hours.
Alright.
I'm just waiting for the spiders to just grow big enough that they knock down the door and start eating everyone.
I don't know how much growing they'll do down there. They're not really eating anything unless they find like a big rat horde or something.
You know, there's reasons that if they see rats, they can eat those.
Yeah.
Can I get a little catch up on what I missed because I just got home?
Yes, so to give you the short version,
1d6 piercing.
that was not the information I was going to give you, but okay, we'll
I'm
start
gonna
there.
ignore them anyways.
So, Steven now has a beginner's book for apothecary that is in fact a pop-up book.
Of course he does.
He sold 3 of his vials of troll's blood for 100 gold apiece.
Okay.
Kaiser's apparently has a suicidal mission because he's heading to the castle.
Oh, you're stupid.
And Cameron
No,
and
I have a
Bekai
plan.
are heading to the library to talk with the artificer that is currently still instructing Julian.
Oh, goody.
With that, Kaiser, we're going to have you traveling to the castle. As that happens, we're going to pan over to Cameron and Josh. You guys just got into the library.
Alright, so I want to
There's
find...
a slight woman kind of putting books back on shelves and like organizing things.
So I want to go up to her and...
Collar short.
Well, how about I not do that? Anyway, I'm going to go up to her and say, hello, I was wondering if you possibly had anything that could locate someone from my lineage.
That's just something from your lineage? Like a...
Yes.
Like do you have an object of theirs? Or anything we can use to tie the spell to?
Unfortunately, all I have on me is myself.
Oh, you poor dear. Are you looking... Is it a sibling or a parent?
I'm looking for a parent.
Let's see. Give me 1 second. I have something behind the counter. Let your big friend know that his book is upside down.
I will do that.
Yes. This
That
is
guy?
quite a thrilling... Yes.
Becca, I just take it and I turn it upside down. So it's right side
Cameron,
up.
As you write the book, you notice that it is a book on dung.
This is thrilling stuff.
Undung?
Yeah.
I just expect that they hear lots of clanging and explosions
That
from
guy
upstairs.
Kind of swirls a little bit of a ponytail from his wig. He's like super trying to show off right now.
And I notice it. I'm just like, I'm at least gonna make sure that it looks like he's actually reading it, so I just turn it right side up.
Yes.
So,
Good
with that,
stuff.
While Becca
Yep.
is reading, the librarian calls you over to the counter, Cameron.
All right.
So, with that, she asks, "Do you have anything like a mirror or something that's reflective on you?"
I actually do. I pull out the golden mirror I got from that one tree,
From that one
wherever that
tree.
was. Hold on, it was in the Sacred Grove.
Yeah. Did we figure out what that did again? I don't remember if I told you what that did.
Basically,
was
all it does
like-
is if we've been somewhere before, or no, I think it's only if we've been somewhere we can look into it and see what it looks like right now.
I thought you could also look into it and see people as well.
I
People like
think you
bodies,
can
yeah.
if they're there, but you can't. You can look at
You can either
what they're
locate
doing,
a person
but you
directly
can't
or
see
look at a
where they are.
location that you've been before and see that location as it's happening live.
Or
So
you
if
can
you
look at the
look-
person
but you
and see
only see
what
the
they're
person.
doing, but you can't see where they are.
So, with that, she looks and says, "Oh, it's a divination mirror." So I have two options on what we can do. I can either use the back of this mirror so that it doesn't affect the current enchantment to act as a locate object, or locate person spell that you can trigger, or we can repurpose this so that way it has a greater range.
Has a greater range, as in I'd be able to see where they are.
Well, if they're your standard locate person spell only will find someone if they're within 1,000 feet of you.
Okay.
And if there's a river cutting you off from them, it won't be able to bypass to get across that.
Is it a vampire?
No.
No, it's not a vampire.
That being said,
Just go back to your dung, Becca.
if we repurpose your mirror's enchantment that's already on it, we could double the range and bypass the issue with rivers.
But that would also take away its first effect.
Correct.
So if we put it on the back, it'd have the same
The front of the
range
mirror
as
will
the
use-
normal locate person spell.
Yes.
I think we should do that, because having the first effect is still helpful in some situations.
All right. First
So
thing
about
you need-
how much would that cost if we did that?
Well, normally it's a very expensive process, but seeing as you're trying to locate one of your parents, why don't we call this one community service? But
I really
you'll have-
appreciate that.
But you will have to help me make it. So,
I will do that. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I will do my best.
well, first thing is I need to see your palm.
And I hand her my palm.
As you put your palm out, she pulls out
Stab,
a dagger
stab,
and
Yeah, I figured.
slash across it with a shallow cut. And as you start bleeding, she catches the blood into a cup.
Blood magic.
Once she's filled the cup partial of the way, she bandages up your hand. Says, "Now, keep your friend from ruining any of my books."
I will do my best. He's kind of big though, so I would try.
I made 2.
How much was that book?
It's a book on poop. No one buys it.
I doubled the value. You're welcome.
You can keep that one, big guy.
Oh.
But you can't touch any more of my books.
Becca, please just read the book about poop.
Yes.
So
Great book.
Julian,
Can I use a whip of constriction to try to at least keep his legs bound so he can't move anywhere?
The whipping
Thank you.
constriction has spikes. Just remember.
Oh yeah. Well, never mind then.
So as you're contemplating that, Julian, we're gonna have you come down the stairs from your lesson in time to see the short girl draw a dagger across Cameron's hand.
Nice.
And then catch the blood and bandage up his hand.
I mean, I thought you looked a little dangerous, but that's a weird kink there.
It's all right, Rorik. It's just a little blood. It's fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just your hand, but I'm saying I was expecting different kind of kinks from this lady.
It's
Not from you, the lady.
That's not what's going on.
Oh yeah, no, he's used to getting whipped.
The only question I have is why Master ever felt the need to bring you in as an apprentice.
Like mindset?
Really, you weren't up to the snuff.
Something you want to say, Poop Boy?
It's a great book.
I'm just sitting there enjoying her insulting them.
He's reading both halves.
As that happens, we're going to pan over to Kaiser as she finishes the mirror, and you guys just get insulted by the short leg. Alright, Kaiser, you've made it to the castle.
It's okay, that guy. She's just upset she's short.
I figured she was compensating.
Alright, well, I want to be as close to the castle as possible without, like, being in view of guards and shit. Because there's going to be tons of guards around, I'm sure.
Yeah, you've made it. You haven't actually made it to the castle itself. You made it to the front gate.
Alright, the gates. How, so is there, like, a portcullis?
Yes. Well, this is an interior gate, so it's not as ambitious,
Okay.
but it is large enough that it does have guards stationed outside, and it does look like there is a small portcullis to man the gate.
And so there's, like, holes inside the gate, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna become a rat.
Okay. I'm assuming you go to hide first before you do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm... Like, I'm gonna, like,
No,
pop
he
around
just
the
does
corner
it right
and
out
push
in the
something. That's suspicious as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, pop into a bush somewhere, become a rat.
Okay, you are now a rat. What are you
Alright, so I got 2 hours as a rat. I'm gonna try to run past the guards and jump in through the portcullis.
Roll me a d20 reaction, please.
D20 reaction, alright.
Dexterity based. So add your
Dexterity.
dex mod.
Alright. I have a 15.
Okay, you succeed. You get past the guards as they try to kind of like, as they think you're a rat, they try to get you with their spears, and you just kind of bob and weave in your end.
I feel like I'm gonna be doing a lot of that.
That'll be someone else's problem. Yeah.
I feel
Alright.
like with this kind of world knowing what people can do, a rat trying to jump into something like that would be a lot more suspicious than just a regular rat.
Well, yes, but this is also the main capital. Like, this is the castle of the royal family.
Yeah.
They wouldn't assume anyone would be dumb enough to try to just walk in the front gate.
Then they haven't met us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
you're
see,
right.
they
Fuckers are
haven't...
dumb enough.
I've got 9 intelligence.
So do I.
Moving on.
We're a smart party.
Alright,
Unfortunately, I have 8. So
Who has 8?
Alright, so now that
I
I'm
do.
in, like... Am I in, like, a gatehouse or something?
That explains a lot.
Or am I just, like, in, like, a courtyard?
You're in, like, the courtyard.
Okay. I want to see... Actually, I wonder if being a rat gives me any special bonuses that I could use.
No idea.
All
You're
right, well,
getting all the stuff of a rat.
Yeah, except for, like, the mental stats and such.
Right.
I keep my own. Oh, I do have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell. However, I don't think that's going to be very useful for what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I want to try to look around and see where there's, like, the most amount of guards.
Mostly the guards are kind of are congregated around the main entrances.
Main entrances?
Yeah, so like front doors, back doors. A couple guards are at the side doors, but not. They're not just out meandering.
Okay. Are there any other doors that I could perhaps like sneak my way into?
There's an open window.
I'm gonna go for that window.
Okay.
Do I gotta make like a acrobatics check or something to get up there?
We're just gonna say you made it in. You're
All
a
right.
rat.
Yeet.
So what is your what's your plan here?
I'm looking where like jewels and shit are stashed.
That would be in this case in a vault.
In a
or
vault,
in
yeah.
someone's bedroom. So.
Or in a bedroom, yeah.
And considering you've never been here before, you'd have to do a investigation.
Yeah, roaming around and shit to try to find it. That's why I got 2 hours. My wild form lasts for 2 hours. I gotta get out before that time limit. Or I could try to wild shape again, but that might get suspicious.
I was gonna say, are you just scouting right now, or are you gonna try to pull shit out
Yes.
as the rat?
I'm scouting.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right,
Like, you can't just go into a heist on the Capitol without a plan.
Look at you planning ahead.
Go ahead,
I'm proud of
roll
you.
like an investigation.
Investigation? Alright. Oh, I'm not good at that. Well, I'm not good at that, and I got a 14.
Okay. So after meandering around for an hour, you have
Or-
basically the first floor pretty much mapped out in your head.
Mapped out? Okay.
Yeah. Like you
Uh,
couldn't create a map, but you know where things are.
I'm too dumb to make a map, but I know where things are roughly.
Yeah.
Alright. Do I know
I mean,
how
it'd be kind of
tall-
suspicious if a rat made an actual map.
Well,
Pulls it out.
I mean, I was thinking in general, like, I'm too stupid to make a map of the area when I'm, like, even in, like, a bird. So, do I know, like, roughly, like, how many floors there are, just from, like, how big it is from the outside?
From your current, you know at least there is another that you saw stairwell up to 2 other stories, but you didn't investigate them yet. You spent almost the entirety of that first hour exploring the first floor.
You know, I've got time. I can wild shape again. I just have to make sure I'm somewhere hidden-ish when I, like, my time's about to run out.
Okay. No guards have found you yet.
No guards, alright.
No servants have either.
I have a feeling that if I do go upstairs, there's gonna be more guards, because that's gonna be probably where, like, the, like, royal bedrooms are.
Yeah, on the first floor here there's the royal, there's like the banquet hall itself, there's the kitchen, servants' quarters, and like the main, like where the king holds court. All that is what you found on the first floor.
So nothing useful, particularly. Unless I want to steal some food, I guess.
Yeah.
Could be useful. You might be in there a while.
Alright. I've made my decision. I want to go upstairs.
Okay.
Alright, you want another investigation check?
Yep, you roll an investigation.
Natural 20. So I got a 19 total.
Okay. So, as you're exploring, you've got the second floor mapped out down to a T. You know where all the entrances are. You found every possible way you can find things. As you're searching, your wild shape wears off.
Alright.
And you are spotted by a guard.
Oh shit.
That was fast.
Ooh. Alright. So is it just one guard?
You're spotted by a guard, but there are 3 others with him.
Oh fuck.
Hey, hold right there. You're not supposed to be here. What do you want to do? They're coming down the hallway.
Yes, they are coming down the hallway. I think my best... Is there a window nearby?
Wait, did your spell wore off?
Yeah, wild shape lasts for 2 hours.
I thought you were only in there for 2 hours.
Well, I decided to risk it and go for more information.
Dumbass.
So,
I have a solution.
There is a window, but it's back the hallway, or it's like you have to go past the guards to get to it.
I see. Alright. So, I'm gonna, like, duck around a corner. This is still gonna be suspicious as fuck what I'm about to do, but it's the only idea I got.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use another wild shape.
What are you shaping into?
A cat.
Okay.
And now I'm going to try to run past them and jump out the window.
Well, let's see if they fall
Oh
for it.
my god.
If
This works.
I don't even know what to say to roll on this. Roll a stealth.
You should just rub up against her leg.
Stealth?
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty good at stealth. Watch this be the first bad roll. Yup, I got a 9.
Well, you're in luck. They rolled a 6. So, you successfully get around the corner in time, quickly wild shape into a cat, and walk past them, and they are none the wiser.
Alright.
Did the princess adopt another cat off the streets? Somebody's got to talk to the king. This is just getting ridiculous. This is the 5th one this week that I've seen.
Crazy cat lady.
I understand the princess is bored, but man, there's other kingdoms. We can get her some company. Cats have got to go.
Well, actually, I guess if they don't realize I'm a threat... No, I can't risk it. I don't have another use of wild shape. I'm still jumping out the window. Well, I guess I don't have to jump out the window, actually. I can just go down the stairs.
Risk it for the perpetual biscuit.
Actually, that is a fair point. What have I found on this floor?
On this floor... You found some of the more... of the... Frumpkin, you are really distracted. Annoying-ass cat.
That is Whisker, not Frumpkin.
Oh, my apologies to Frumpkin then. Whisker. Shut up! Anyway. On this, you found some of the lower class royal bedrooms. Like, others that are, like, distant relatives of the king or visiting royalty. This is where they would stay. You found, because of your role, you found, like, the servants' entrances around, so you found an entrance to the servants' quarters and the different hallways that navigate in between rooms and walls.
Alright.
I'm trying to think what else we would find, honestly. You found the essentially a miniature sparring arena, like big enough to host 2 people, with weapons kind of sprawled about there that are of fairly decent make.
Decent? I mean, I guess this is the capital, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All dulled down for practice use, but still decently made, yeah.
Okay. Got 2 more hours. I think I could check the last floor.
I forgot to roll for how long that search... Or no, that search was already done. I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah.
You have 2 hours. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I've got 2 more hours. So, I'm gonna check another floor.
Alright, you go up to the 3rd floor, roll a d20.
This is where my luck's gonna run out. I can feel it. I don't like this. 12.
12, okay. So, you have found where the royal, like, where the king's and queen's bedroom is. You found some of their most trusted servants and guards that are also housed on this floor. You've also, curiously enough, found another stairwell.
Ooh. This is like the king's secret escape route.
And, well, this leads higher up.
Oh.
And that only took that, because of how little's on that floor, but how much of it is, how large the space is, only took you about 30 minutes.
I mean, it's only gonna get smaller from here, isn't it?
You never know until you look.
Well, I doubt the castle's gonna get wider on top. Unless
I mean,
like magic and shit.
I was gonna say there is magic in this world.
Just casually walks into the TARDIS.
Oh god. Fuck it, 1 more floor. I'm so fucking dead. Also,
Yeah,
I just realized Loki is probably like, he's fucking dead. I've been gone for more than 2 hours.
Yeah. You've been gone for a while. Roll your d20, sir.
Oh fuck, it just gets worse the higher up I go. I got a 7.
Casually starts cooking the spiders.
Actually, before you roll that investigation, roll
Alright.
me a perception.
Perception? Alright. You want to just take the 7 as a perception then? Since I already rolled it. Just reroll? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, what is my perception? 16.
16. You notice as you go up the stairs in cat form, these stairs go up for a while.
Oh god. Have I found the endless staircase in Mario 64?
After
No, you found the SCP.
Do you want to keep climbing?
Do I keep climbing? I mean, I assume like after a point, if I were to jump out a window as a cat, then I would still probably die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I know like how
Yeah,
much
you
time
land
has
on your
passed?
feet.
And then I break my legs.
Everything. Yeah. Your legs, your
It
feet.
feels like you've been climbing for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, and there's still more stairs to climb.
Oh god. Alright, so that's about 40 minutes. I'm gonna keep climbing.
You're just gonna keep on risking it, aren't you?
Alright, there we go.
I have spells still. I can still kind of get out of this situation.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna use up all my damn resources, but I'm gonna get out of this situation.
Amy sounds like she's dying.
No, I'm just tired.
What was that,
My
Logan?
head hurts.
You want to keep climbing?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep climbing.
Okay. Roll me another perception.
Another perception. That is a 21. Yes, 21.
After another 10 minutes of climbing, you make it to the top of the staircase.
Alright.
Roll me an investigation now.
Alright, now investigation.
Yeah.
I got a 11.
So once you get to the top of the staircase and start investigating, the first thing that jumped out to you is how impossibly long that hallway is at the top of the stairs.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
As you go down the hallway looking, you notice there are a lot of doors, but at least half of them that you've opened lead nowhere. They're just a door that leads into the wall.
Well, what kind of madhouse am I in? Jesus Christ.
Some of the doors are locked so that you can't. That you'd have to wild shape out of to pick.
I don't even know if I have like picking skills, to be honest.
I don't know.
Oh no, I got thieves' tools, so I probably do.
So, and then the only other thing that you don't actually make it into this room, but you hear what sounds like singing from the room at the other end, at the opposite end of the stairwell of the hallway from the stairwell.
Singing?
Yeah.
Is it like good singing or bad singing?
Eerily good. Like it's
Eerily good.
It's good, but it's eerie in the fact that it just echoes off the walls.
It's good to the Eries.
And
Oh,
that
God.
search took an hour, so you have about 10 minutes of wild shape left.
10 minutes of wild shape? Alright, shit. Alright, well I think I'm gonna go ahead and just manually... I'm just gonna manually end my wild shape.
Okay.
Well, there's nobody around, right? It's just like
Yeah,
the
no.
singing voice?
That's
Alright.
the other part that's kind of eerie to you. There's no guards up here either.
God. I'm in the haunted wing of the castle, aren't I? This is where, like, the king's dead wife lives.
I don't know about live, but
I was gonna say, she wouldn't really be living there.
Alright, well, if there's no guards around, yeah, I'm gonna, like, just manually end my wild shape. And I'm gonna transform into, like, just a guard that I saw earlier with, what's it called? One of my spells. Shit. I know I have it. Where the fuck is it?
when you have too many spells.
Disguise
to
self.
look
There we go. Yeah, no, I got a lot of spells recently, so I'm not used to how big my spell list is.
So you disguise yourself as a guard.
Yes.
Okay.
And that lasts for an hour. I think an hour is enough time that I just casually walk out.
Yeah. Theoretically.
Theoretically. Assuming I'm not stuck up here.
I have.
So is that what you want to do? You want to start heading back towards the door to leave?
Yeah.
All right. Roll an investigation for me.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get a ghost up my ass, aren't I? 5.
So you turn back towards the direction that you remember the stairs being, and now at the other end of the hallway is the door that you were facing initially.
Ruh-roh.
And so initially by like
Oh, great. Kaiser got lost in the back rooms. We're never going to see him again.
Oh yeah.
So
Bye,
it's like
Kaiser.
when you turned around, it's like you continued turning until you were facing the door again.
Okay. Am I just gonna have to start trying doors and shit?
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna just try doors. Any that are, well, you said that there are some that are locked.
Yes.
Like, I guess I'll have to try picking some of those, because I'm not going to the singing room. Fuck that.
Okay.
I mean, what if
After
it's good?
checking, there are about 6 doors that are locked.
Alright. How long would it take for me to, pick them?
Per door? That
Yeah.
depends on your roll, I think.
On my roll? Alright. And what would you say a lockpicking roll is? Just dexterity?
I think so.
Alright. 13.
Alright, you pick the first door.
Alright, what's behind door number 1?
It looks like it was initially a music room, but there's plastic over everything. The chairs, the instruments, everything, and there's thick layers of dust on everything. Like, this room's not been opened in a long time.
I'm in the haunted wing. Alright. Ignoring the door with the sink
Maybe
behind
it's
it.
just storage.
Yeah, it could be storage.
Ignoring the door with the sing behind it, you want me to roll again for lockpicking, or we'll just keep the 13?
Go ahead, roll again.
Alright.
Are any of the paintings staring at you?
Oh boy!
You have to roll a perception to find out.
I got a natural 1.
As you go to open the door, like try to unlock it, the lock breaks.
Oh, the lock breaks, okay.
So the door
Well.
is... So the door is... you could still get the door open per se, but you cannot quietly get the door open anymore.
I mean, what would I don't even know if I really have anything. I just gotta, like, smash it down with a mace, but fuck that.
Right.
I have a feeling there's a reason there's no guards up here.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get butt-fucked by a ghost.
Probably because it's spooky as shit.
Alright.
Okay, what do you want to do? You want to try another door?
Yeah, door number 3. That is a 14.
Door opens.
Alright.
When that door opens, it's a incredibly... It looks like a tailor's office, so to speak. Like, there's an area for someone to stand to be measured. There's mirrors. There looks like there's many wardrobes. There's even still like sewing needles and things sitting out on the table.
Mm.
But again, aside from like the table where the things are still laying out, everything is draped in plastic and there's thick layers of dust on everything.
I don't want to look at the mirror, but I have a feeling I probably shouldn't. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's dumb. Next door.
Say Bloody Mary 3 times.
No. Alright. I got a natural 20
No,
on the next door.
Candyman.
Alright, the door, it takes you no time at all after. It pops open.
Honestly, at this point, since there's no one up here, it probably doesn't even matter that I'm disguised.
Well, do me a favor real quick. Roll a perception.
Perception?
Now he's gonna do this.
Well, since I'm not really, like, looking for it, should I just use my passive perception?
Sure. What's your passive?
15.
You notice the singing's getting louder.
That legitimately put a chill down my spine.
Wait, what? I missed it. I was reading something.
So is it because I'm, like, getting closer to where it was originally coming from? Or is it coming towards me?
You don't know.
I don't know. Excellent.
Even the singing is getting louder.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, what's in the the room that I just
He's
opened?
gonna open the door. It's just gonna be like the king in the shower singing or something.
So, in this room, it is at a study.
Study?
Yeah,
Ooh.
there's even an old fireplace that looks like it's been kind of sealed with like a board to keep like air and rodents from getting in.
Okay.
But again, just like every other room you've opened so far, plastic and dust.
Alright, well, you know what? This room might be the most useful room for me. I'm not very smart, but are there
To keep
any...
things from getting in or getting out?
Are there any books that look like they are useful, or are they just old dusty tomes and shit?
You'd have to search the room because there's so much dust. You'd have to like clear off novels and like clear off dust from the bindings.
Since I'm pretty sure the only thing that knows I'm here is a ghost, and the disguise probably isn't gonna fool the ghost. 15 for investigation.
Okay. When you say useful, what are you looking for precisely?
Maybe. I don't know, like a. A spell book maybe, but I don't think I have the means to really cast like a teleportation spell or some shit.
Nope, you don't have the. So, as you're looking through, here's what I will tell you will find. As you're looking through, you're disturbing the dust. So there's dust going up in the air. But you find, funny enough, a history book.
Oh boy.
And the reason it's funny is because because you grew up in this town, you know that all these history books were banned and burned.
Ooh, heresy.
So to find a book that's been banned and all of the copies that you know burned in the castle, it strikes you as being very out of place and odd.
You know what? I think this is a good enough haul as is. Ancient, destroyed knowledge. I'm gonna grab some of them.
All right, so there are 2 of the same book, of that history book.
Okay.
You grab them both?
I probably shouldn't, but yeah.
Okay. You put them in your backpack.
Alright.
Anything else you want to do in this room?
So those are like the only interesting books, just like 2 like ancient history and stuff?
Those are the 2 first things that stick out.
Mm-hmm.
You notice as you're searching through, you find an entrance for like a servant's entrance. A servant's entrance, but it looks like it's been sealed from both sides, like something intentionally blocked it up so that it can't be opened.
I'm just trying to think at this point. It's like, was there something magical about the staircase? Is that why it like took so long to get up?
I just want to point out, I had no intentions of you guys getting into the castle this early.
You didn't expect for the baller without any money to pay his debt.
You see, here's the part where I screwed up. This is where I screwed up. I thought you had greater self-preservation skills.
This group?
Yeah, I know.
No. You're incredibly wrong.
While
that is definitely on your part.
I'm just casually meeting the final boss.
Not a final boss, but definitely something you don't want to play with.
No, so I am right. That's a ghost. Is gonna fuck up.
I didn't say ghost. That being said, while you think about what you want to do or where you want to go,
I've been taking a lot of spotlight. Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like switch over to somebody else real quick.
Is this gonna be some demon shit?
I just want to point out, I called it before it happened.
Yeah, we can bring me in. I can just be like, hey, Dusty, listen.
You were literally just like staring down the long hallway, starting to go down through the doors, and I messaged Josh like, question is, can he get back out?
Why not?
We definitely didn't discuss cooking the spiders.
Wait a minute.
What?
I have a feeling like you did discuss it.
Oh shit! Run!
Yeah, no, this is feeling like some good old demon shit, and I'm like all here for it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, let's fucking go.
I mean, when I
my
heard
blood, Julian.
When I heard about the Taylor room, I wanted to go there because that sounds actually like heaven to me.
Well, that doesn't interest me.
I get that.
The book's at least like
Just-
ancient knowledge.
Yeah. Just make sure you tell me about that Taylor room when you come back. If you come back.
If I come back and if I'm not traumatized from the experience.
No, trauma doesn't matter.
Trauma does
I'm gonna
matter.
have to add
It
trauma.
carries a lot.
How many are you at now, Amy?
You're gonna have bad trauma?
You what?
I don't know what I'm dealing with.
I have 74 trauma right now.
Hey, Amy.
Damn.
Amy, I just found an idea for your senior prank.
Oh, goody, send it to
Oh
me.
no.
It says there was a flash mob set up by the seniors in our school because it's the
Oh,
second so they
saw that
blasted the
one.
mock rain over the loudspeaker and did a dance in the main lobby, but our headmaster knew about it, so it wasn't even funny. But while walking past the elevator, I found out why they really did this so-called flash mob. It was a distraction for them to fill the elevator with chickens.
Nice. I mean, last
Jeez.
year seniors brought in goats, so I mean, that could totally work. Except we don't have an elevator.
My senior prank, we had a teacher who's incredibly OCD and anal about his classroom setup.
Oh, no.
And we got another teacher to help us, and during lunch we broke into his classroom and completely rearranged his desk and hid his chair in a random part of the school and left like 10 notes for a scavenger hunt for him to go hunt down his chair.
Oh no!
I love it.
It took him 20 minutes to find the chair, and the teacher that helped us out covered it up, and we never got caught.
I love that.
All I know is they filled our hallways with cups of water.
Oh no.
Yeah, no,
Oh, like they just put cups of water just on the floor.
Solo cups all over the floor,
Oh
like
my God.
completely.
Oh, and the class that graduated the year before me, 3 students got suspended because for like 5 days near the end of the school year because their senior prank was they flipped the vending machine over. Like they tipped the vending machine over. They tipped it the wrong way, and it fell into a trophy cabinet and smashed a bunch of trophies.
Didn't
And
one of the
smashed
years at our school put a car on the roof?
What?
I don't think it was while we were
I
there.
remember hearing about that story from you.
How the fuck do you get a car up there? Do you just like disassemble it and
Pretty
reassemble it?
much, that's what my understanding. I'm
So,
pretty sure I
our
remember hearing that happen at our school.
I didn't partake in any pranks, but the senior prank my senior year, we basically sold the school. We had a giant for sale sign on the side of the building and actually got it sold.
Oh.
Who bought it?
I don't remember.
My sister's senior year, our principal's name was Mr. Campbell, and all the seniors bought a can of Campbell's soup, and they filled his office with Campbell's soup. He had like 100 cans of soup just on his desk.
Hey, that man is gonna be eating soup for a while.
What's
That's
funny
good
is
shit.
the superintendent
soup.
was in on it, so it's actually the superintendent that let them all into the principal's office while the principal was away.
Dude,
Should got enough
I
to
think-
fill
I
it
think
so
you
like
mean-
you can't even move.
I think you mean the superintendent.
Yes.
I just realized I need to get an essay.
Imagine like it's filled with thousands of cans instead of just a few hundred, like you were saying. You open the door and it's just a wall of cans.
Way to do that. My graduating class was 67 kids. My sister's class was 83, and it's the biggest class my school has had in 20 years.
Nice.
So
I don't know how big mine is.
I think we had like 100 or something.
yeah,
I'm not
I
sure. I
graduated
think
67 people, and I knew literally all of them by name.
I want to say we had a couple, or like over 100. I wouldn't say quite 200, but I
Yeah.
think we had over 100.
We had over 100. I don't think we were close to. We were close to the 100. I think.
I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention. I didn't care about them.
All I know.
I don't even know what my GPA was back then.
I have no clue.
Yeah. I hate when things ask me, "What was your GPA in high school?" I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I don't remember that being a thing that we really had in high school. Like, we probably had one, but they never really told us it.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal at least.
It was only on transcripts for us.
Pretty much. That's
we
what
never
I'm saying.
got any like reports or anything on it. We had to look for it ourselves.
That's dumb.
Welcome back.
Boy.
So, Kaiser, have you thought about what you want to do? Because at this point, everyone else is basically back at the tavern. Everyone else is safe.
Oh,
and sound.
good. And Lokai is just like, yeah, he's probably dead.
Since we're taking all this time, I'm going to say what I'm working on with the leather, because I'm assuming I've been working on it this whole time once it's been tanned.
Yeah.
I'm making an upgraded version of the pouch.
Oh my
It's gonna consist of 2 parts. One is the part that Beckeye wears. It's literally just a vest with like 2 metal loops, one metal loop on the front left shoulder, like on the front side, with 1 loop on the actual shoulder itself on the right side. And then on the back side, another loop on the left side. So I can unhook the loop, swing myself around, and loop onto the other.
Okay.
As well as little, like, I forget what they're called, but the thing that is on, like, the sides of the saddle for a horse, on the back side, so that I can get good standing for my crossbow.
Okay.
You're gonna have,
I know what they are. I just
drop
forget.
yourself.
What?
I thought you were gonna have a pull string to drop yourself.
Well, it's not necessarily a pull string. There would also be a hook I can disconnect on the other side.
But I'm saying, like, okay, we're in battle and you want to get it off quick.
Emergency release.
See, I'm more concerned with quickly switching to the side I need to be on.
Okay. You're like, I'm not getting off you.
So, what we'll say, Julian, with this upgraded saddle and the changes you made because of your training already, is that you can now change positions between front mount and back mount on Beckeye as a bonus action instead of a main action.
Yes.
Say it comes to his turn, he's on the front, there's like somebody right there ready to hit him with an axe. Let me get on his back real quick.
and I do want to say my main idea of using it with the troll hide is it's going to be more durable, less likely to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, you guys all, like, you finish this and you meet Beckeye back at the tavern. Everyone but Kaiser is at the tavern.
I still wanted to go to a wizard so I could find like a spell that I could use to.
I'm reading through and figuring out my pop-up book. Bonley's sitting beside me, having a lot of fun and giggling at all the puzzles and everything.
Yeah, I just wanted
his uncle.
Stuff in the pot.
I wanted an attack spell that is more powerful than the other stuff I have.
You do realize that you're a rogue, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to
I'm sure the wizard can teach me stuff.
He's jealous of Kaiser and I bitch slap of God.
Because of what you're looking for, a standard wizard can't teach you. You have to be taught by another. You went arcane trickster, right?
Hmm?
You need to find another rogue that has taken the arcane trickster route, and those guys basically all reside in the underground, like of the city. They're not in the light of day.
Okay,
So
and I just want a magic weapon.
While he's talking with his uncle, I'm just there measuring him and testing out the vest on him, making sure it works.
Check out my hair, uncle.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Very
powered right now.
Yeah.
God damn
Ew, I
it.
work on Saturday.
Ew.
Yeah,
I work every Saturday.
I work Sunday and Saturday.
I quit.
I work all day Friday. I work Saturday night. I have a performance Sunday.
I work tomorrow and then I'm off
Bless
the
you.
next
Oh,
two
I thought you were
Fridays
sneezing. Sorry,
because
Julian.
of Christmas and New Year's.
Nice. I lost my whole train of thought. Sorry. So,
It went that way.
Look.
Did you ever have one?
Yeah.
What that
I know.
way?
He looks very prestigious, nephew.
Yes. Very
So
stoic.
your feathered friend has a death wish.
Oh yeah, where is he?
I look up from the corner from my book and go, tell me something I don't know.
He's in the castle right now.
Not wrong.
All right.
Shit.
It could get worse. All right.
He said he'd be back in 2 hours, and that was about an hour and a half ago. Going on 2
Yep,
hours.
he's dead. We'll find another feathered friend.
Did he take the spiders in with him?
No, those are in the basement. I'm hoping they're taking care of the rat problem.
So
I'm just looking, though.
Do you want me to go check for you?
Sure, tosses you a key.
All right, I'll check to see if they.
Hey, big guy. You ever try spider?
no. I bet it's
Alright.
like crap.
All right, I go down into the basement. Or do I need to roll perception to see if they're eating the rats or not?
Go ahead and roll perception for fun.
Okay. Where is my dice at? Oh shit! My dice
Doesn't
is
have his dice ready.
Ow, probably my eye.
For shame.
Do you guys want to know what happens when you drink 2-3 cups of coffee before the session?
Energy.
Oh wait.
No, you end up having to take a really big poop mid-session.
How was it?
All right,
Relaxing.
my perception roll is a 21.
So when you open the basement door and peer down, you see the shelves. You see most of them are okay, but you can see where Kaiser must have tied the spiders to the shelves because there's just a giant piece of wood just ripped off of the shelf, being drug around, and there is rat carcasses all over the basement now.
Lovely.
Yeah, at least they're well fed.
I go, all right, shut the door.
Yeah, you're gonna need me to come and handle that.
Turn back and look at Loki and go, I think you're gonna run out of rats.
There's always one
And
rat.
then you just hear a thunk on the door, and you hear Bone Lee going, "Oh, you're walking in here."
Oh
Let
shit!
me out!
I opened the door. Let him out. Shut it again.
Thank God I made a bone. Didn't even look at me.
Why did you go down there? All I did was peer in.
I was curious. I counted 2. I wanted to see where the other ones were.
All the more power to you, but I'm not sticking around more than I have to.
Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, they've upgraded in size. They're no longer little chihuahuas.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What are they? Are they Dobermans?
They're now like
Beagle.
terriers.
Too bad, but
Well, let's hope Kaiser isn't, or let's hope Ching isn't dead, because I don't want to have to deal with him if he is dead. We'll send that guy down there. He can play Whack-A-Spider.
Yes.
You can play a game of whack fuck.
whack.
Well, he's
thing
got his
I
new
bought
cat.
this Warhammer.
He's got his new cod piece.
I just go down and I like, bam,
So with that, we're going to pan back to Kaiser in the study. Kaiser, what's your passive perception again?
15.
Kaiser sneezes.
The singing is getting louder still. Yes, Cameron.
While he's doing that, could I go somewhere to enchant something?
You don't have the skill set to do that.
Like, can I find someone to enchant stuff for me?
Yes, you can go to the wizard.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I can do certain enchantments.
So as you're traveling to the wizard, we're gonna pan back to Kaiser quick because I just want to see if our feathered friend's molting yet from stress.
Either you're too far from the mic or you need to molest it again.
I was probably too far. Is this better?
Yeah.
All right, so Kaiser, hold on. Let me just bring this close. Do I sound like I'm on old time radio?
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
you got the shit quality as well.
Yeah.
All right. So
Start my mic.
the singing is getting louder.
Yeah. It's roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, good.
I know. I'm asking a lot.
An 8.
You rolled an 8?
8. Well, I rolled a 9, but I'm dumb.
You rolled a 9. You have a 9.
Is it Clarence Druid, not a wizard? What do you
nothing.
want?
You got nothing.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
I mean,
What do you want to do now?
I think it's time I have to face my fears. I have some outs, but if it's getting closer, it's gonna find me eventually.
I didn't say it was getting closer, just louder.
Well, I'm still gonna go to where the singing's coming from.
Okay, you head to the door at the end of the hallway.
Of course, it's the end of the hallway.
Oh
well, I've got a whole hallway I can run down.
You want to try to open the door?
That is one fluffy ass cat. What the hell?
Yeah.
I shouldn't, but I'm opening the door.
You try.
I try.
It's locked, and you don't see a lock, like a keyhole.
Oh, good. What's the material of the door?
Open sesame.
To what it looks like a normal door.
It's like
but
wood.
It's wood, but it's definitely a heavier built wood than the other doors, and it has a lot of iron reinforcements.
I have an idea, actually. I'm gonna use heat metal to melt the iron reinforcements.
Okay, go ahead and try.
Actually, can I even do that? Let me double check the spell real quick.
I think the key word there was try.
I mean, he's basically just telling me you don't want to go in here, dumbass.
I didn't say that. I just said he could try to open the door.
Either saying he has an idea is the worst thing in the world.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a good idea, but here we are doing it.
So I feel like even if you're admitting it that you shouldn't, or that it's bad, you probably shouldn't.
I mean, I guess I'll try it. Like it says that it glows red hot. So yeah, I'll try to melt it.
As you try, the spell, you feel the spell start taking effect and then fizzle out as if it was dispelled.
Well, that leaves magic out the door.
As you are trying that, you hear a loud pound on the other side of the door. And the singing, and it sounds like the singing is on the other side of the door now.
Kaiser, I've never seen you scared.
Kaiser, don't open it.
Well, I can't open it.
You have to open it now. You have to. Hey, quick question. While Kaiser's doing this, back in the inn, I would like to cast Sending.
What's Sending do again?
You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Okay.
I would like to send a message to Kaiser saying, "What the fuck are you doing? And are you still alive?"
All right.
And I can reciprocate the message.
Yes, you can answer me up to 25 words.
As
That's
you
11
are
words.
after the pounding on the door and the singing's right on the other side of the door, being muffled just by the wood, you hear in your head, you hear Clarence's voice. What the fuck are you doing? And are you still alive?
I need an exorcist.
That's the only response you get.
Yeah, I'm not casting this again to talk to you, so that's awesome.
Kaiser, after you send that message, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
On my shoulder.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't turn around, but I don't think there's anything else I can do in this situation.
As this is going on, I turn to the rest of the party because I informed them. I informed them I was going to try and send him that message. I turn back into. He says he needs an exorcist, so don't know what to make of that.
Where is
Wouldn't you be trained?
Corriar just
Kaiser,
like,
do you turn to look at who's?
Yeah. Who's touching me?
It's the town wizard.
A wizard?
What are you doing here? You foolish little bird.
Were you making all the spooky ghost stuff?
No. And whatever you think you heard, you didn't hear. Do you understand?
Question: is Kaiser still disguised, and the wizard can just see through it, or
Yeah.
did he?
Basically, it doesn't matter
Oh,
if he's
okay.
disguised or not. The
Okay.
wizard can tell.
Although
Okay,
at
just
this
making
point, like I assume with how long I've been bumbling around here, it might have just worn off on its own. It only lasts
Yeah.
an hour.
Do you understand what you've been playing with this whole time?
If I say yes, can I leave? Or whatever you want to hear. I won't say anything about this if I just get to leave.
You've been playing with a very dangerous game, and it's just sheer luck that I got here before you got the final 2 seals open.
Seals?
I probably shouldn't ask this, but did you stop me from melting the lock or the
No.
door hinges?
No, the enchantments I
Jordan?
put on the door stopped you from melting the hinges. I knew I had to keep it safe from idiots. I just didn't know I had to keep it safe from every idiot in town. With that, he puts his hand on your shoulder and snaps his finger, and you guys are back in the wizard tower. Like that's just adjacent to the library.
So we could just pretend like we never saw each other, right?
You adventurers are going to be the death of me.
I was a good student.
Do you know how long it's going to take to relock what you opened? Fumbling about like a fool.
A couple minutes.
I will say, if you can open it with like regular bobby pins, it's not a very good lock.
It was honestly about sheer dumb luck.
Oh, was I just happened to doing things that were open?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Alright, so whenever we do encounter this door later on, we gotta have Kaiser retrace his dumbass.
So as he's lecturing you about how stupid and foolish you are to be messing with things you don't understand, Cameron, you walk in, hearing him lecturing Kaiser.
The fuck did you... Why did you need an exorcist?
No, you weren't there. Like, you were already heading off.
That
Yeah.
was at the end.
Oh, that's right.
Hello there.
You good?
Yeah, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna, like, wink to the wizard guy.
He kind of just huffs at you in a very exasperated manner. Pats you, pulls your hood up back over your head so nobody else can see really what you are. Says, the last favor I do for free. Get moving.
Gladly.
Dude, what did you fuck up this time?
It was nothing. Don't worry about it.
So,
And
Cameron,
I've already learned from this adventure party not to question things too much, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Anyway.
I just accidentally spilled some water on one of his books is all.
I just look at the wizard. What does he do?
Are you of the arcane arts? Strong enough to assist in what he did? In fixing what he broke? I take it that's a no.
Excuse me?
Now, excuse me, I have the next 6 months planned out that I have to spend every day fixing what he broke in a matter of minutes.
Well, good thing I got my learning in.
Of course he did.
Wait, is the same guy that was
I
teaching
there,
Jane
I
or someone
make a
else?
sarcastic remark to say it must not be very good magic if he broke it bumbling about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one that was
thinking
teaching me,
but I'm
Kaiser.
not going to mention it because it looks like he will bitch slap me to the next dimension.
He's a wizard. He's not
Level
gonna do
20
much.
wizard.
Look, that doesn't mean his strength is good.
Oh, he could just use power.
No,
to kill
I'm
you.
saying use
Away with him.
magic to slap me to the next dimension.
He
Yeah,
can
with
strip
that, he snaps his fingers, and you guys feel an invisible force grab you each by your shoulder, turn you both towards the door, and give you a slight push.
What? I'm sorry, but could I actually ask you for a favor?
Boy, I have
I
the fate
would-
of the realm in my hands.
I realized that. I was just wondering if you'd be able to enchant some of my weapons.
Do you have 1,000 gold?
Never mind.
See? You could
You
be an
know-
accomplice with me.
Do you know who I? Do you know who I am, boy?
Well, I was told you were a wizard, but
I'm not a wizard. I'm the wizard.
A little full of himself.
Can you spell that?
No, that's the name on his birth certificate. The Space Wizard.
I am.
How do you spell that?
I am Rokar, the undefeated. I single-handedly locked away the Ancient One.
I mean, I almost defeated his seal just by fumbling around.
are you actually telling me this, or
No.
Yes,
no.
he is. Oh,
What?
him. No, I'm sorry. The wizard is, telling you, basically.
No, I was talking about Ching Ching telling me that. And I was like,
I was kind of saying it under my breath at most. I wouldn't have been actually saying it to you.
Really, I was just hoping. I was just hoping for like a little more damage from my boomerangs.
If you want more damage for your boomerangs, go see a wizard in another town. You're in the capital. This is where the best of the best are.
And you
can't do
can't
boomerangs?
enchant boomerangs for like 100.
With that, he snaps his fingers, and you both are teleported 10 feet out the door. Like you were standing there, you said that sentence, and then next thing you know, boom, outside of it.
Damn.
I think that went well.
We're not dead.
True.
Like
Yeah,
that, at
It
least.
could have gone much worse.
Yeah.
If he's a level 20 wizard, he has power word kill.
On other things, he has Dimension Door.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite spells, actually.
He also I can't remember. I think it's called like meteor rain or something like that.
Meteor Shower.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
Pixelication summons down three meteors. Each meteor, I think, does like 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning or something like that.
You know,
And never ever underestimate the spell Summon Cow.
part of me wants to get on his case for not coming to see the new artificer in the group. But then there's also that part of me that's like, did I ever actually tell him that I went and got the artificer powers?
I don't think you've told anyone. You just disappeared off for a couple days. You fucked off and did your own thing, and nobody knows what you've been doing.
He's like a house cat.
Well, I mean, now they at least got to see that I have a new pouch.
A platypus?
Where did you get this new collar?
The platypus.
This new what?
Collar.
A teenage girl. Perry! A teenage girl.
You never had a cat come back with a collar you didn't put on it?
No.
I don't own a cat, so no.
My cats don't go outside, so they don't have a collar.
I've had a
Cats
cat.
are indoor.
Surprisingly, no one has taken Thor.
I've had a cat come back knocked up, and I called it a whore.
Wow.
We've had that happen when I was living on 10th Street.
Kind of
With
a
that,
hypocrite, aren't you, Steven?
Man, I gotta
With
get
that,
Yeah, stop coming back knocked up, Steven.
yeah, we're.
I'm sorry.
So with that,
Too bad.
all of you kind of reconvene at the inn. Kaiser, do you want to? What do you want to do?
The moment
All right.
I see Kaiser looking and go, what the fuck did you do?
I'll explain it. I just need something to write with and a big paper.
By the way, there's players from the town in the basement, and they're bigger, and there's a lot of dead rats.
Awesome.
I'm still shaken up
That'll be
from
useful.
talking to the wizard. Because I
Aaron,
know
I have a question.
I
Why
know
is-
I almost died, but like
I have a question. Why does your webcam look like you're being haunted right now?
Yeah.
it's always been like that.
Like, I feel like I'm playing Phasmophobia and the ghost is in the same room.
Honestly, I think it's
because of
because of
Kaiser.
lighting.
Your camera.
No, I think it's the camera itself.
Yeah, no, it's
Well-
his camera because I'm in a darker room than he is, and I don't have that issue.
What I was going to say is some cameras actually do have an issue with low light.
I mean, I can do this. It's still gonna be the same way.
I think it
Yeah.
is the camera, though. I don't think it's a light problem.
I think it's
Yeah.
just. I think it's just
No, I know it is because you can
Because-
see it in the light too.
I mean, if you were playing a haunted, like a horror game, like what apparently Kaiser was just going through, it's perfect. Like you have the best aesthetic ever.
I'm on Ghost Hunters. That's what it is.
Hey, Kaiser, how's your heart, buddy?
I'm good.
No, you're not.
I just want to say, not only did I call it from the beginning, I also called that it was not a ghost.
now I gotta go do a long rest to recover a third level spell slot, because I had to expend a checkup on the dumbass.
Oh,
what
you gotta rest.
So,
What did the wizard call the thing that he locked away? I'm not assuming that
I think
it's
just
the same
like
thing.
danger. I think
Demon King.
great, ancient evil.
Okay,
ancient
great.
evil.
Ancient
all he
evil.
said.
I thought it was like ancient one or something.
Ancient
Close
horror,
enough.
I think, was the exact word I used.
All right, well, all right. I need a writing utensil and big paper.
And yeah, I am still.
Since my rat problem's been solved by your spiders, here he tosses you the like a roll of paper and brings you over some writing utensils.
All right. I'm now going to try to make a floor plan of the castle. I'm leaving out the 4th floor, though. We don't talk about the 4th floor.
We don't go there.
I mean,
Cannot
are you sure you're not going to want to
cannot
remember
wait
exactly
until you all
what
have
did?
to go up to that 4th floor.
The 4th floor is now and will never forever be noticed.
So
There's just...
go ahead.
You do not
Kaiser.
recognize the bodies in the water.
Yeah.
Amy,
Go ahead, Kaiser. Roll a
What?
d20 to see how well you recreate your floor plan. What were you
It's
saying,
gonna
Amy?
be shit.
I was gonna say just like there's just like a line to the side that just says 4th floor and just crossed out.
Ouch.
Like that does not exist.
I wouldn't even be mentioning it. I got a 5.
Kaiser, I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want your roll or my roll?
I mean, more likely your roll's better. Something in yours.
All right. So my roll was better. I rolled a 15.
Nice.
So
Much better.
It's not a perfect recreation of the floor plan, but it like size-wise, but it's as
It gets
good,
the point across.
It gets the point across, and it's as good as you can create from memory.
Yeah.
Without formal training and
And
whatnot.
the corner in fine print is 4th floor. Fuck that.
I'm mentioning the
Fuck
4th
that
floor.
shit. Yeah.
While I'm over here working on the leather, putting it on Beckeye, I'm just casually imbuing it with enhanced defense.
Logan, have I finished the book or am I still reading it?
We're gonna say you finished it, yeah. While you were sitting there, it's a book for children, so it wasn't like it was gonna take you long to read anyway. But
Yeah.
it took
like
you longer because Bone Lee wanted to go through it every pop-up twice.
All right, so do I
uh,
see Rurik enhancing that stuff?
It's funny.
Actually, here's
Just
a
gonna-
question. Does it show, like, when I'm using it, does it shine or something, or does it just, like, do I just do it?
Are you're using your tinctures? Or your
One
oils
of the
or whatever?
infusions.
Your infusions. We're gonna treat it like oil in that regard of where it gives it like a polished look, so to speak, like polished leather, but not. It doesn't shine magically.
So nobody can tell that I'm imbuing this with enhanced defense.
Not without going out of their way to check if it's been imbued.
By the way, Josh, imbued defense
Oh.
magically gives you +1 to armor class.
If I ever cast detect magic for something else, am I gonna see it?
Yes.
Okay. And like 5 sessions down the road, I cast detect magic for something else. I notice his saddle's glowing. I'm like,
It's just a bright, shiny white, and you're just like, yeah, that's normal.
Clarence just goes, fuck it.
All right, so I got the map, right?
Yeah.
And do I know that Johnny is a half elf, or do I just know that him as like a disguised human or whatever?
I think at this point you know he's half elf.
I think
Alright,
the
so
mic needs molested.
I heard him. It's fine.
Half elf.
I think
I'm trying to type, damn it.
I remember the whole party knows that Rurik is a Dorgar.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember if we knew about Cameron's character.
You know that I'm not human. You don't
Hey,
know.
Elf boy,
what I
come
am.
over here. So you got.
And I just sit still because I'm not.
Not elf.
I got a proposition for you. Get over here.
Who are you talking
I
to?
have a
Because like
You
can
elf
I
boy.
join?
He's
I
not
see
an
your
elf.
pointy ass ears.
No, he's not an elf. He's a dwarf.
I'm disguised.
No, he's a
What?
half elf, isn't he?
I'm a half elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were half dwarf.
No. But I am in disguise, so you still don't know what I am. You just know I'm not human.
All right, well,
He has a fair point.
all right, human boy, get your ass over here.
Boy.
What do you want?
Midget.
I got a proposition for you.
Does it have
See-
anything to do with what that wizard was yelling at you about?
Kinda. Well, not me. It was what he was yelling at you about. He wants a bunch of money. Well, I got the floor pans to the castle right here.
4 pans.
4 pans.
4 pans, not 3.
No, he would only have 3 because he doesn't want to mention the 4.
Ah,
Okay, so what about him?
You and me, we could do a little heist. There's good shit in there. I saw it.
Cameron, are you looking at the floor plans right now?
I'm looking at them. Yes.
Do me a favor, roll a perception check for me, or what's your passive as well?
Passive. Passive is 14.
All right, go ahead and roll anyway, but just it's good to know.
13.
Okay, so we're gonna go off.
Oh wait, my perception with my bonus would be 17.
All right. So as he's going over his plan, you notice as you're looking over the floor plan, you see on the 3rd level, almost like he wasn't paying attention when he wrote it, or if it's almost like it's been written in a different person's handwriting. It just says staircase to 4th floor.
Can I tell if he wrote that or if it somehow magically appeared?
You can tell it was written by someone other than Kaiser.
Okay.
The handwriting does not match the rest of the map of the floor plan.
Okay, but he doesn't notice that?
He has not noticed it, no.
Okay. So, Ching, what's your plan here? Like, getting into the castle, okay, what do you plan to do once we're in there?
Steal shit. I've already got some old-ass books that have been banned.
Clarence
Okay, and how did you get out of there without being seen?
Magic.
Whose magic?
My magic, and then the wizard, he kind of teleported me out, but that's neither here nor there.
Were you caught by the wizard and sent out of the castle?
I think I spilled some water on his favorite rug or something. And he didn't like that, so that's why he was yelling me out.
Interesting. So if you're getting caught by a wizard when you're just looking at and trying to scope out the place,
Hey, Kaiser,
what do you think's going to happen when we're trying to do this heist?
I'm going to send you a private message, actually.
Oh, good.
This is more fun.
Oh, what do I think will happen? We're gonna have a team of experts. And we'll all have each other's
I hope
backs.
you're talking about someone other than who we've been traveling with, because we are not experts by any means.
Hey, you need money. I've got a plan to make some money.
You might want to check your private messages, guys.
Yeah, I'm checking now.
I mean, I don't need an enchantment on my boomerangs that bad.
Alright, well, while you're just like that, like, I kind of like just like zone out a little bit while you're talking about your boomerang, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Like I can respect the plan to try to pull off a heist this grand, because it sounds like something that I would be into. However, we're in the capital, and I'm pretty sure that wizard caught you when you were just doing reconnaissance. So I don't know if we're that skilled to try to pull this off.
But I was solo. Alright? There's a big distinction.
If there's more people in on it, that's going to be more people that can be caught at the same time.
Look.
And we have a gay Goliath.
I might have some favors I can call
sure
upon.
Becca has more successful stealth rolls than you or Sarah together.
Yeah, no, that is true.
My only successful stealth roll was when the guards were fucking shit.
I'm just having fun over here. Doing my thing.
But yeah, I might have a few favors I can call upon in some of the more unsavory circles.
Like I said, I respect it. It's not going to be for me. If you want to get into it, you go ahead. I'm going to sit this one out.
Go fish if only. Two of us are just playing Go Fish over in the corner.
how is Bonely holding the cards?
With his mouth, he bites him.
And how does he put? Never mind. I'm not gonna
No,
think about it.
Go ahead.
No.
Here's a better idea. But Josh has to agree with this. Beckai and Clarence are playing Go Fish, and Bonely is helping Beckai. Like he's floating above Beckai's shoulder, and the two of them are playing against me and Go Fish.
Yes, only if you're confused as to why you're losing.
Spencer, are you okay?
No. In fact,
I'm sitting looking at the cards.
No, Beckai keeps going. Do you have any twos? And then when it's his turn again, do you have any twos?
he might have drawn one.
Yes.
And somehow, every single time I have a 2, and I don't get it.
All right, so
Only just keep switching out your cards by going at like supersonic speed, switching them out.
yeah, so Cameron, when you like denied like going on the heist or whatever, like you will have just heard me like you'll probably have been the only one who heard me. Like I just kind of like whisper, like I kind of like look down, and whisper to myself, like no, shut up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone about it. I'm not gonna be in on it.
Oh, fine. I'll just have to get some of my boys from the underground then. I don't even know if they remember me these days.
If only there was another
underground,
party
you
you
say.
could ask.
I don't think me and the cat get along very much.
I don't see why you and the cat don't get along. Cat.
Ching Ching, did you say the underground?
I've got some friends back when I did some more unsavory things.
I might actually have some contacts there as well.
You see? This is why we're the perfect team.
I don't know if I'll be joining you, but I may be able to find some people that would be willing.
So, as you guys are talking, and as Bonely is helping Beckai play Goldfish, Sarah, you overhear their Kaiser and Cameron's conversation, by the way, with your cat ears. Do you know what was actually going on, or were you playing your damn game on your phone? Do I need to ban phones? Sarah.
I can't hear her snarkiness.
She's looking at memes on iFunny, which is why I'm scolding her, because I have one pet peeve. It is not paying attention, because there's stuff that I will call on later. If you're not paying attention and you don't know what's going on and I have to take time to explain it, the reward that you would normally get goes down.
See, typically if I'm not paying attention, it's because my character wouldn't be paying attention.
Right, but your character's actively always doing something.
Yeah, like right now I'm playing Go Fish with Beckai.
I'm sure that Corriar is just making googly eyes at Bojangles.
No.
Not
entirely.
Just as I'm working on this with Beckai, I'm like,
A little bit.
hey, big guy, how you like the leather?
You know I like leather.
It's nice and shiny, too, because I put that oil on it.
Oil me up.
I thought you were going to ask me if he had any twos.
God damn it.
I feel like Bonely would have like come up to each of us, and if we go up to Beckai, each of us is gonna say, "Steven, do you Clarence, do you have any twos?"
Shut the fuck up. and then after I say it, I pull 2 out and hand it to him.
That being said, guys, it is 11:20.
Yeah.
So, this was a way big detour off the beaten path.
But it was
Kaiser.
an important one.
It was important. You got 2 copies of the Forbidden History book while exploring the castle. And I'm sure you've gotten plenty of your own trauma to add to your character now.
So, hey. What?
Josh,
Hi, Josh.
We're
Oh.
20 minutes past when we should have ended. He's already...
I expected him to at least say bye. I wasn't expecting a sudden bloop.
Yeah, no, I'm all set up, because I got like a single day of school tomorrow, and then I go on Christmas break.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Woo!
Whoa.
But what I was going to say is,
Guys.
make some copies.
Copies of the book?
Yeah. Make copies and sell it. It's illegal.
I think I can actually do that. Yeah, I'm an export at forgery.
Exactly.
Also,
all right.
question, can I ask Rorik if he can try to enhance my boomerangs at all?
Next session.
Next session, okay.
I'll make a note of it quick, because I will forget. Where the hell is my
I'll do that as well.
And then I'm going to get this up to raid over to Dr. Foxmate.
I keep forgetting you have boomerangs, honestly.
Yeah, Logan.
We haven't actually had anything to use them on. Like, I wasn't here when we fought the trolls, but other than that...
I'm just going to casually put enhanced defense on it, so it gives you +1 to armor.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad. I got all this shiny armor and everything, and now I haven't gotten to use it yet.
Yeah, Logan, I'll send you like a little like addendum to my backstory. Because I'm kind of like mentioning like characters from my backstory now.
Well, while my face is partially cut, if y'all want to shout your stuff before I hit the raid button real quick.
I'm Locosgun on Twitch. I will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV off and on as I play. It's my first time playing through. I have no clue what I'm doing beyond just the general MMO aspect of it all. And it's probably going to be a very long, grindy process. But
That's all Final Fantasy games.
But I'm going to be there, so it'll be fun. Kaiser has new trauma, which is also fun. And I know I sent this in private message to Kaiser. Do you want to tell the group what I was messaging you, or do you want to leave it a surprise?
No, it's a surprise. The most they get is that, like, while, like, me, like, dozing off for a second, and, like...
Like, you're talking to yourself now a little bit.
Yeah, me talking to myself, yeah. Saying, like, no, shut up.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, actually, then again, I suppose Cameron would only be the one to have noticed that, so I was talking to him during that.
Sarah's character.
And I'm just gonna think it's your normal craziness.
Like I said, Sarah was close enough to hear you talk to yourself as well.
But
that's why I yelled at her,
Cameron,
because she had a chance to interact.
I'm Cameron, otherwise known as CT Plays Gamer on Twitch. Also CT Plays on YouTube. Still haven't done anything on YouTube in a while, but I'm debating it every single day. We'll see.
Same.
And with that, goodbye for the raid. Farewell.
Night, y'all.
Bye.